I know what you're thinking. Melissa, you just arrived in Playa del Carmen. Why do you have your suitcase out again? And you are very correct. Thank you for watching our videos. If you are new here, hi, my name is Melissa. This is my kitten child, Mila. We are full-time travelers and digital nomads currently living in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And today is an exciting day. Woo! So 2 days ago, I got a message from one of my friends from home. And all the message says was, hey Melissa, do you want this reservation? So I look at the screenshot she sent me, and the reservation is for 2 nights at a luxury resort about 35 minutes away from us. I said, yeah, of course I want the reservation. Like, are we crazy? What's going on? And she said, oh, I made it a long time ago. I thought I would be able to go. I can't go. So if they can change the booking name to your name, you can have it. So she sent an email to the company, said, hey, can we change your name to Melissa? They said, sure, no problem. Spoke with them on the phone, kind of negotiated everything. So in about an hour, Mila and I are going to a pet-friendly, 5-star, all-inclusive, luxury on the beach resort. And if you can't tell, I'm extremely excited. And I can't really say like how much the place costs, but for 2 nights at this hotel is very similar to the amount that I paid for 1 month's rent in my current accommodation. Mila, are you excited? Are you excited? You're already near your backpack, I like that. And because they're pet friendly, I'm really curious to know like what Mila and I can do together there. Of course, she's not going in the pool or anything, but I feel like we can probably go down to the ocean, or maybe she can join me for dinner for 1 night. I do know for certain though, that we are going to enjoy the next few days and take advantage of every free opportunity and amenity that this place has to offer. Okay, we're all packed up and ready to head to our luxury resort. Mila's so excited if you can't tell. It's $60 for a taxi down coast, which is crazy, but they only allow service dogs on the bus. So I need to figure that out because that is not a sustainable amount of money for me to be paying. Mila, check this out. So to bring Mila in the hotel, it's $25 per night, which is pretty good, honestly. And they give you a document with like all of their rules about having pets in the hotel. You sign that, you give them a deposit, and you're pretty much good to go. Okay, we're about to go in our room. Oh my goodness. Mila, can you believe it? Mila, what? All of this for us. Oh. We have a hot tub. Okay, let's get you out of your backpack. Mila, there's a lot to check, so don't get overwhelmed, okay? There's a lot to check. What do you think? Go ahead and get Mila set up in the room, and then we can relax. Are you hungry? One thing I always do when we go to a hotel is I try and cover the couch with a blanket. So if she scratches, it's just on a blanket, not on the couch itself. Saves us a little bit of money. The next thing I'm gonna do is secure the area. Mila's gonna be out in the balcony. I like to have fresh air, but I know those spaces are wide enough for her just to sneak her little body into, and before I know it, she'll be visiting the neighbors, and maybe they don't love cats, so we gotta block those off as well. Now that Mila's settled in, I'm going to take a long, hot shower, which sounds crazy. Like you get to a resort, you think like, oh, you got to start eating or drinking because it's all inclusive. I've not had a hot shower in over 10 days. I know this place has good water pressure. Everyone else here is clean. They don't have churu stains on their clothes. They're not sticky. So I think a hot shower is gonna be very good. I'm so clean. Mila's in the bed. You taking a little nap? Okay. I got room service on the way. I'm about to have room service in a robe, in a cozy hotel room. I am living. Mila, we're living. So after an incredible shower, I ordered some room service, had a nice dinner, laid in the patio chair out in our balcony. Mila got up, she's been exploring around. I feel like her rebound time gets quicker and quicker the more places we move. We're gonna call it an early night. I'm going to enjoy this incredible bed, and we're going to try and get up early tomorrow for sunrise. Good night, Mila. That's my good girl. So outside of taking Mila to the beach, there's not really much I can do with her here. Pets aren't allowed in the food area, which is very fair, or in the spa, I did ask. But I thought that we could go out on her leash a little bit and explore the property.
Pretty big, huh?
After some time exploring outside, Mila came in and fell asleep right in my lap. So after our morning explore, we played for a little bit. Mila took a nap, I laid in the sun, and now I'm getting ready to go to a very nice restaurant here in the resort. Unfortunately, Mila could not come because they're not pet friendly, which I understand. Obviously, like, it's a nice restaurant, but still, she knows how to act in a restaurant. I just had the best dinner I have had in a long time. And even better, I wasn't hungry for dessert, so they let me take it to go in this cup. It's a bit weird being without my family and friends at a resort like this, simply because everyone else is like in a couple or they have their friends and family with them. And this is one of those weird, tricky things about solo traveling. I am so happy to be here, but it definitely does make me feel a little lonely when I'm sitting at like a nice restaurant by myself. So I kind of did hurry through my beautiful meal and headed home so I could hang out with Mila. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for later. I think I'm gonna fill the hot tub up. Actually, first, I think I'm gonna try and take Mila down to the beach. The wind isn't as bad right now. See if she'll want to check the sand out. And then hot tub, cheesecake, living large. What do you think, Mila? Huh? She's like, let me bathe in peace, Mom. Now, we didn't go to the beach this morning like I thought we would because it was really windy when I woke up. But it's not as bad now. And I'm gonna put her in her backpack and see if that makes a difference. She's not shaking. At first, Mila seemed okay on the beach. She was curious and sniffed around for a few minutes, but quickly something spooked her and she went right for the plants.
So we're a no on the beach?
Okay, so we are a hard no on the beach, and that is okay. We're learning things about ourselves every day. For anyone worried about Mila, she's fine. We gotta try things sometimes. She doesn't look any worse for the wear. I think if it was calmer, she would really like it because in theory, she likes watching water. She probably likes sand. She is a cat, but that wind is killing us. So maybe we'll try when we're back in Playa. But for now, it's time to get in the hot tub. Mila, we're in a hot tub. We take out of a cup. This is living, my friend. This is high class living. I also just realized I don't think she's ever seen a bathtub or a hot tub before, so this is very confusing for her. Good morning. Unfortunately, it's our last morning in luxury, but the winds are really calm and it's really quiet on the property. So I'm gonna put Mila on her leash again and take her back out and see if she wants to explore a little bit more. We've had a nice little explore, but I am starving. So I'm gonna put Mila back in the room and I'm going to go up to the rooftop for a nice little breakfast. So I had a really nice and large breakfast. Mila and I are currently playing. It's about 9 a.m. right now and we have to leave the resort about noon. It's funny because Mila's routine more or less stays the same regardless of where we're at. You know, she sleeps, she grooms, she eats, plays, and repeats. And it's absolutely wild to see her just like adapt to these different situations. She's such a good cat and I'm so lucky to have her. Right? Are you a good cat? I think what we're gonna do now is obviously continue playing. I'm going to take my 5th shower in 2 days, just make sure I'm extra clean before I go back to co-living. Get together all the things that I'm going to steal from the room, of course. Pack up our stuff and head back to Playa del Carmen. As they say, all good things do come to an end. And as much as I've enjoyed this stay in luxury, this isn't our life. My goal living this digital nomad lifestyle was, and still remains, to live a life I don't need a vacation from. And I sacrifice a lot to live this lifestyle. Time with family and friends, creature comforts, stability. But over the past few days, I've been living in this like luxury resort with people on vacation. I really realized how cosmically lucky I am because so many people have been looking forward to being on the beach, being near the ocean, enjoying the luxury resort for so long. And at the end, they just go back to their regular life. Because even though Mila and I are going back to our co-living life with mosquitoes in the room, sometimes no hot water, every single day I can get up, pick can walk down to the beach, put my feet in the ocean, and take a deep, deep breath of that sweet ocean air. And I feel so firmly grounded and happy in the lifestyle I've chosen. And I don't think a lot of people get to say that. Okay, Mila, are you ready to go? Oh, you're right there. Ready to go?